pretty lies. Look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
What is up, Dub Squad? We are back, about to make more videos. And I know I ain't posted in a minute. Just a lot of things have changed in my life, so didn't post for a minute. But you know what? We're about to get back on that grind. I'm gonna post more videos. I'm gonna go back trying to post 3 times a week so that you guys can get all the content. And within the past week, we got the new operation of Siege. So I thought, why not? Why not make show y'all attachments and show y'all what the guns for the new operators are, which I'm pretty sure if you play Siege, you already know. But maybe you don't like them guns. Maybe I can show you attachments that make you like them. So make sure you follow all my socials. They'll be linked in the description. And also, if you don't care about anything I just said and you just want to see attachments, I'm going to put the times for each operator, the start time of each operator, also in the description. And with that being said, let's go to the attackers to start out the attachment. Alright. We're going to start with Sledge. And if you didn't know who the new operators are, the new operator is Ace. And we will get to his weapons here in a minute. And the new defender is Melusi. But we'll get to their guns when we get there. But first, we're going to go to the Sledge. Oh, and you also can have attachments for your... You can have the skins for your attachments now, too. Which is pretty dope. Alright, so we're going to start off with the shotgun. What runs best if you like this, if you like the M59 shotgun, then it runs best if you run it with the laser sight and you run the SMG-11 with reflex, flash hider, laser sight, vertical grip, and frag grenades because he's like the only one out of like 3 or 4 operators that still have nades. But if you want to run the L85, then ACOG, flash hider, vertical grip is probably the best way to run with it. But the best way to run altogether is probably the L85, SMG-11, and frag grenades. And then if you want to run the pistol, a laser sight, and muzzle brake is the best way to go for that. I like the shotgun, so I'm going to run shotgun. And you don't need only what reason you would run a sight on the shotgun is if you really need to aim with it. Other than that, you don't really need to aim with a shotgun very much. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go to Thatcher. Alright, for the AR-33, ACOG, flash hider, angle grip is probably the best way to go for that. L85, same attachments. M59, same attachments. Muzzle brake and laser sight for the pistol, best way to go. And honestly, Claymores are better to go because Thermite and Thatcher or Hibana and Thatcher are like works together to like get walls and stuff, so it's better to cover your back. So AR-33 and Claymore with the pistol is the best way to run with him. For Ash, if you want an ACOG, G36C is okay with ACOG, flash hider, angle grip, but R4C is still the better weapon, and hollow, flash hider, vertical grip is good, but if you don't like the hollow, reflex and extended barrel or compensator and vertical grip and laser sight is good to run too. And if you know you're gonna hit your shots, then I would run this one. It does 58 damage per shot and it's 7 bullets in a clip. But if you want more ammo, then the 5.7 is probably better with muzzle brake and laser sight. And the MP5 Musak is better with the muzzle brake and laser sight. And flash grenades with her because she's a rusher. Thermite for the M1014 laser sight. And for the 5.56 ACOG flash hider angle grip, probably the best way to run with him. With the M45 and a Claymore, because you would rather want a Claymore than flash the stun grenades, because like I said, you want to cover your back when you're trying to get a wall or something. So best way to run with Thermite is the 5.56, M45, and the Claymore. It's the best way to go. I don't know who changed my weapon skin. Twitch. The best way to run with Twitch is the F2 with the revolver and Claymore. The F2 with ACOG flash hider vertical grip. If you want to run the rifle, you can with ACOG muzzle brake, vertical grip, and laser sight. And the shotgun, if you really wanted to, vertical grip and laser sight is the best way to run. The P9 muzzle brake is probably the best way to go on it, and then the revolver. Best way to run is the laser sight with it, with the Claymore to cover your back. Monty, P9 with the muzzle brake and laser sight, best way to go with smoke grenades. And then if you want to run the revolver, laser sight's best, so you can, he's a shielder, so you can shoot him. And then smoke's better than stuns because you can cover yourself if you're trying to plant a bomb, because that's all ranked and stuff has been. Glaz. His rifle with the GSH and smoke grenade is the best way to go. And on his rifle, hollow muzzle brake is probably best. But if you don't like the hollow, reflex is really good too. And I say the GSH is better to run over the PMM because it has more bullets. Like if you were getting low on time, you need to hurry up and go in. It's better to have more ammo. So I think it's better to use this with muzzle brake. But if you want to use this, muzzle brake and laser sight is the best way. And the reason I say smoke is better than the few, because he is one of the operators with the few operators that have grenades. But smoke is better because of his thermal on his rifle. So it's better to run with that. And that's all with him. And Fuze, he's got his shield, of course. And LMG, the best way to go is ACOG, flash hider, vertical grip, and laser sight. AK, the best way to go is ACOG, compensator, vertical grip. And if you don't like this, I know some people don't like this, the ACOG when it's like this. If you run a hollow with an angled grip, a laser sight, and a flash hider, works just as well. And for this one, I use the PMM because it does more damage, and if I need to hurry up and kill somebody. Breaching charges are better with the cluster things, strikes, whatever they're called. I can't think right now. With his cluster bombs, and then laser sight, the same attachments for these as the other operators. Blitz, there's only one setup you really can go. P12 with the muzzle brake and laser sight and the smoke grenades. The best way to go with the shielders. IQ, the best way to run IQ is the GAA1 with the P12 and the Claymore, or the Commando with the Claymore and the pistol. The AUG is, if you like the AUG, cool. ACOG and flash hider is the best way to go with the AUG. The Commando, the Commando, I have two different sets I switch on and off with. ACOG, muzzle brake, and vertical grip is probably the number one set. But a hollow with a laser sight, and angled grip, and a compensator runs really good too. And the GA, ACOG, flash hider, angle grip is the best way to go with that. Same, for her, it's probably best to have a suppressor, trying to shoot through the floor. So suppressor, laser sight, and Claymore just runs best. Buck, they took his freaking grenades, bro. They took his grenades. They gave him a Claymore, which I guess is okay, but I still run stuns because Buck is a rusher, non-stop rusher. I don't care. And the best way to run Buck was with his C8, with the ACOG, flash hider, and laser sight. If you want to run the rifle, you can with the ACOG and muzzle brake. And the pistol, muzzle brake's probably best, and stuns with him because he's a rusher through and through. And Blackbeard, I wish they would up his shield for more freaking health, but because his shield still takes 2 bullets and done. But MK17, Deagle, and stun and breach charges it's more personal preference. It's more personal preference for this one. Talk to your team, see what you need. I think stuns go really well. ACOG, flash hider, angle grip. If you want to use the rifle, ACOG, muzzle brake, vertical grip, best way to go with that. And then the Deagle, best way to run is muzzle brake and laser. And for Capitao, best way to go best way to go with him is the LMG with the only handgun and then the Claymore. But if you want to use the AR, ACOG, flash hider, angle grip is best way to go for that. And the LMG, the best way to run is this, because they have a scope ACOG. So the scope, the compensator, vertical grip, best way to run with them. And a muzzle brake on the pistol with the Claymore, obviously. Hibana, Supernova's trash. So the best way to go is the Type 89 with the bearing 9 with some stun grenades. And ACOG, flash hider, angle grip with the laser sights. Best way to go for her. If you really want to use a Supernova, laser sight, and suppressor, but I don't understand why you would want to. Bearing 9, reflex, flash hider, laser sight. Best way to go. You want to use the pistol, muzzle brake, and laser sight's best. And stun grenades just work really well. Jackal. See, he's the only attacker with the sub. So it goes really well. But still the ARs, the C7E is probably still better. So the C7E with the secondary shot E with the Claymore, I mean you can, but I think smoke still work really well with him. And for the C7E, ACOG, flash hider, and angle grip works well. For the submachine gun, for the PW, the ACOG, compensator, vertical grip with laser sight. If you really want to use a shotgun, laser sight works well. Pistol, muzzle brake, pretty decent. Shotgun, reflex, and laser sight runs best. And you want to make sure you get smoke grenades with it. Ying, best way to go for Ying is breaching charges with their T95, breaching charges, and the pistol. And attachments for ACOG, compensator, angle grip. It's probably the best way to run for the T95. If you really want to run the shotgun, the reflex with the laser sight is probably runs well. Muzzle brake on the pistol with breaching charges. Zofia. M762 with the pistol and claymores work best. There's no need for breaching charges because she gets concussions and breaching. So there's no reason to have double breaching. If you want to use the LMG, you can with ACOG, compensator, vertical grip with laser sight. Runs best. M762, ACOG, compensator, and vertical grip. Runs best with that one. Muzzle brake on the pistol. And Dokkaebi, they took her grenades away too. So this is personal preference. Smoke grenades or stuns. Talk to your team. See what you need. But it's personal preference. And her rifle. I'm still switching through these. Like I'm still searching through these. I'm still flipping through them to see what runs best. But for now, for this, so if you see it on Vigil, it's because I'm trying to work out the kinks for them and see which one I like the best. So, for Dokkaebi, the MK14 with the C75 auto and stun grenades runs well. With an ACOG, muzzle brake, and vertical grip for the MK14. The Boss G, okay, the Boss G got an ACOG, which we all know. We love it. Range is a little stupid with it, so we love it too. But ACOG, vertical grip, laser sight runs best. And if you want to use D75 suppressor or no suppressor, either way runs well. SMG 12 with the reflex sight, vertical grip, runs smoothly. And I run stuns because stuns work for me with her. Lion. I've already went over the shotgun, the rifle, and the 2 pistols. Make sure you keep up. But for the V308, the V308 runs smooth. With the revolver and the claymore, runs best. With an ACOG compensator angle grip, runs really well. And like I said, I've already went over this. And SGSQB, I've already went over that. With the pistols, already went over. Claymores run best with Lion. Finka, I've already went over the LMG and the 2-hand, 2 pistols. So, but the spear, reflex, compensator, and vertical grip run really well. And the sausage. Oh my god. Reflex sight, vertical grip, laser. Suppressor is your opinion if you want it on or off. But I think reflex, suppressor, vertical grip, and laser run smooth. And she's one of the only people with frags, so frags, of course. Maverick has frags too, so frags with him are cool too. But claymores, remember, he's kind of like a thermite, so claymores are probably good to have too. Depends what you have. Again, make sure you communicate with your team to see what's best. Best way to run is the M4 grenades with the pistol, but if you want to run the AR-15, ACOG, muzzle brake, angle grip, best way to run. M4, ACOG, flash hider, vertical grip is probably the best way to go for that one. Muzzle brake is probably the best way to run with the pistol, and then frag grenades because he's probably the only other on the frags. And oh yeah, with this new season, Nomad also got another pistol. So if you didn't like her 44 mag, you can also get the PRB now. But I still like the 44 mag better, so I think the AK with the I think the AK with the 44 mag and the stun grenades run really well. But if you don't like the recoil for the AK, the ARCs is cool. But if you want to run the AK, ACOG flash hider is best. If you want to run the ARCs instead, because you don't like the recoil, ACOG flash hider is the best with that one. No laser sight on the 44 mag, and I've already went over the pistol, and stun grenades is the best way to go for her. Gridlock. The F90 I used for a little bit. It doesn't do damage for the gun. It only does. I mean, the fire rate's decent, but you only get 30 bullets and you only do 38 per shot. That's not worth it. So I think the LMG with the super shorty and smoke grenades is best with her ability. So I think that's the best way to run with her. So scope, the compensator, and vertical grip is the best way to go. Plus, you get a really good reload time on the freaking LMG too. But if you really want to run the F90, the ACOG compensator, vertical grip is probably best. And the super shorty laser sight is best. And then for the pistol, just a muzzle brake. All runs really well. Nokk. And for Nokk, FMG 9 is okay. For her, because of her ability, I have suppressor on it with hollow, suppressor, and laser sight. But if I was running smoke, I would not have a suppressor with it. Shotgun, reflex sight, laser sight is best. It already has a suppressor on it. Suppressor on the 5.7 and Deagle is better to run. The FMG9, the Deagle, and Frag's the best way to go for her. The Deagle, Suppressor, and Laser Sight's best, and Frags because she is probably the last operator for attacking that has them. There's only like 4 of them. So it's best to run Frags with her. Amaru, the Supernova, still not a very good shotgun. But since the way she has the grappling hook, if you want to use it, I would run the reflex sight instead of the suppressor with laser. But the GAA1, I've already went over the attachments for. I've already went over the attachments for everything on her. But the best way to run is the GA with the pocket shotgun and stun grenades because she's like a rush. She's a good rusher. And Callie. Oh yeah, Callie also got a new Clash's freaking machine pistol too, so you don't just have her C75 auto. So SP SMG9 is probably better than the C75 auto. Plus you get more damage. I mean, it's better. Flash Hider Ledger Sight's best way to run with Claymores with Callie. I've already went over the attachments for Iana, but the arcs with the pistol, except add a laser sight with the muzzle brake, and then Fraz, because she's again one of the only operators that have them. So Frags are the best way to run with her. All right, now for the new op. There's no new guns, sadly, but Ace gets the AK-12. The M1014 and the P9 with breaching charges and smoke grenades. Okay. I've already run over the attachment with the AK-12, with the P9 is the best way to go. With honestly, smoke grenades probably do really well when you blow the wall. But breaching charges are really good too. So again, talk to your team, see what y'all need. That's probably the best way to run for him. And let's go over to the defenders. Alright, on to Smoke. Like I said, if the SMG9, because I do not run suppressor for him, the flash hider is the best way to run. But the best way to run for him, I run the shotgun, the SMG-11 with barbed wire. But the FMG-9 is good too. But I like the shotgun because I like to sit in the room with him. And mute. Run over the shotgun, the SMG-11, and the P226 MK25. But the best way to go is the MP5K with the SMG-11 with the nitro cell. If you run the MP5, hollow and flash hider is the best way to run. And nitro cell is obviously better than freaking Castle. Oh, they did add another thing. A proximity alarm. So it triggers when the enemy walks through it. It triggers. So you can hear it. So that's pretty cool. Best way to run for him. I've already went over the shotgun and the pistol. Best way to run is the UMP, the super shorty with the new proximity alarm. It's best. And for the UMP, hollow, compensated vertical grip, best way to go. And I remember the super shorty and everything else. Pulse is going to pretty much be the same thing, except he has a nitro cell. So the UMP with M45 pistol and a nitro cell is the best way to run. Doc, I'm only going to go over Doc, because Doc and Rook have the same stuff. If I run over the shotgun, don't pay attention to the sight on it because we're doing a freaking roulette with shotguns. So the best way to go for the MP5 is ACOG, flash hider, vertical grip. And if you want to run the P90, then ACOG and flash hider is the best way to run. And I like the MP5 And barbed wire with revolver, best way for Doc. But for Rook, only thing is different is I like to run the P90. And Rook also has proximity alarms, but impacts are still better. I like to run the P90 with the impacts with the revolver. I think that's the best way. Kapkan and Tachanka are the same thing. So I'm only going to go over one of them. Reflex, Compensator, Angle Grip is the best for the 9x19. The Sausage, I've already went over, except take off the suppressor for Tachanka and for Tachanka and Kapkan. And the PMM's best with impacts or not, so it's your personal preference on that. The Tachanka, only difference is they took his shield away, so proximity mines. I like to run the shotgun and the PMM since they took his shield away. And Jager, laser sight on the M870. And the best way to go is have barbed wire with him. And reflex, flash hider, vertical grip is best. And another good one is extended barrel with hollow vertical grip laser sight. That's a good one too. P12 with the freaking muzzle brake. Bandit. I like no sight on him, so compensator's best. Firing over the pistol and the shotty, but the MP7 with just a compensator is the best with nitrocell. If you want a sight on it, reflex is good. Frost, the super shorty with just laser sight runs well, but 9mm hollow extended barrel angle grip is probably best, but if you don't like the hollow on it, reflex is good too. The best to have for the frost mats, the shield's the best to have. Valk. The MPX does not do enough damage. So the shoddy, Spas 12 with the Deagle and the Nitro is best because MPX does not do enough damage. It does not. But reflex laser sight is best for the shotgun. And laser sight in muzzle brake is best for the Deagle. If you want to run the MPX, hollow, flash hider, and vertical grip is good. Another one that's good is reflex sight with angled grip, vertical, angle grip, compensator, laser sight. That's good too. For Cav, her M12 doesn't do enough damage, but if you want to use it, suppressor with reflex sight's best. Spas 15 with the laser sight is best. For the impact, she has a proximity alarm, which is good if you want to sit somewhere. But you don't want to put a laser sight on her pistol because you want to be sneaky. Echo. The MP5 SD with the bearing 9 impacts are best. And yes, he has impacts now. Took his shield away too. But if you want to run the Supernova, it's probably best to have reflex, no suppressor, reflex, and laser sight. MP5 is way better with ACOG, vertical grip, and laser. I've already went over the bearing 9 and the P229. Mira, the best way to run is the Vector with the pocket shotgun and nitrocell. She also has a proximity alarm now, but nitrocell's better to run. Reflex, flash hider, vertical grip is best. With the pocket shotgun, I've already went over it, but the pocket shotgun runs really well. And nitrocell, of course. Lesion, I've already went over the 612, but his T5 and with impacts is the best. With reflex and flash hider. And the pistol just with a muzzle brake with impacts. Ella. The Scorpion, they change it so much. So once you get used to it, it always changes. So I gave up on it, and I run the shotgun with reflex, extended barrel, vertical grip with laser sight, with barbed wire and a muzzle brake on the pistol. But if you really want to run the Scorpion, reflex, compensator, vertical grip is best. You could put a laser on it, but her thing changes so much it doesn't matter. Vigil. Best way to go for Vigil is his sub with SMG 12. Like I said, I'm still working through these. With impacts. With reflex, flash hider, angle grip. But if you want a hollow compensator with a vertical grip and laser sight, that runs really smoothly too. Maestro, they took away his ACOG last season, but hollow is a good replacement. Hollow or reflex is a good replacement with the compensator and vertical grip. And if you really want to run the shotgun, which is honestly not so bad, reflex, vertical grip, and laser is best. Shotgun pistol is best to run for a secondary without a laser, and the Kratos with the muzzle brake is probably best with impacts, but the shotgun pistol is better to run. Alibi, her shotgun and pistols are the same, but the best way to run is the Storm with the bailiff and the impacts. And if you want to run the Storm, reflex, compensator, vertical grip, run smooth. Not even going to go over Clash. You use Clash. You shouldn't. Nope. Not going over her. Nope. Cade. Best way to run with Cade is the AUG. He got the regular revolver. But I still think the 44 mag is better. But he got the regular revolver in the update. But the AUG with the 44 mag and Nitrocell is best way. With the AUG has a hollow, the compensator, and angled grip. But if you really want to switch it up, the reflex, flash hider, vertical grip, and laser sight runs way smooth along with hollow, compensator, and angle grip. And the shotgun, they actually nerfed the recoil, so you don't even need a suppressor anymore. So ACOG, vertical grip, laser sight runs really well. And 44 mag, I've already went over. And if you want to use this, I've already went over it. But laser sight with Nitrocell. Mozzie. The P10 Roni does too little damage. So that's why the Commando runs more smoothly with a Nitrocell and a muzzle brake on the pistol. The Commando with the reflex, compensator, vertical grip. It's probably best. If you really want to run the Roni, hollow, flash hider, vertical grip, run the smooth. But I still think you should run the Commando. It runs way better. Warden. MPX doesn't do damage. I've already went over the whole thing, but the shotgun with SMG-12 and Nitrocell run best because the MPX does not do enough damage. Doesn't. Goyo, best way to run for Goyo, we already went over the vector and everything, is the shotgun with Nitrocell. He has proximity alarms too. He had them too. So that's they're good. They're decent with his shield. So communicate with your team, see what if you need proximity alarms. But it runs pretty smooth. Wame. The AUG is the best way to go with the Kratos. And honestly, proximity alarms. If you want to run the AUG, since there's no ACOG, the red dot with the flash hider runs smooth. And I run over the Kratos, but the proximity alarms run really well with him. Orcs. We've already went over all these, but except the difference is he now has a proximity alarm, so run that. And he also has the bailiff, but he's also had it. So run the bailiff, proximity alarm with the MP5, but there's no run the hollow or reflex since there's no ACOG. But if you want to run the reflex, run angled grip instead with the laser. And for the new Melusi, which is the new op, she gets the Super Shorty, the T5 SMG, and a Nitrocell or an Impact. I think Nitrocell, the T5 SMG, and RG15, of course, because only pistol, it runs really well with her. And that is all of the attackers and defenders. If this has helped you guys in any way, and you've also stuck to the end of the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment down below you did so. I will do shout outs at the end of every one of my videos, but you have to make sure you comment if you want to be a part of that. And again, make sure you follow all my socials to be linked down below. And also comment down below different things you want to see. You want to see more setting videos, attachment videos. You want to see gameplay of the new ops. Just gotta let me know, but make sure you comment it down below. And with all that being said, I will catch you guys in Wednesday's video. Alright, Dub Squad. Peace out.